You're not afraid of failing. You're afraid of trying and being rejected. And that fear is deciding who you become. But why does rejection hurt so much? And how come some people simply don't care? Alright, listen. Today I want to talk about fear of rejection. Not in a motivational way, but in a real way. Because this fear doesn't just mess with dating. It messes with your money, your confidence, your decisions. And if you ever stayed quiet when you wanted to speak, or avoided doing something just so you wouldn't hear a no, this is for you. Where does fear come from? Here's the thing. Most people don't realize. Fear of rejection isn't weakness. It's your brain trying to protect you. A long time ago, being rejected by the group meant you were alone. No food, no safety. You were done. So your brain learned.
Don't stand out. Don't risk it.
The problem is, we don't live in that world anymore. But your brain still acts like we do. How that shows up in real life? That is why you don't send that message. Why you don't post that video. That's why you don't ask for more. You tell yourself it's logic. But let's be honest. It's fear. It's fear all along. And every time you avoid rejection, you're teaching yourself one thing. Staying small, it's safer. And over time, that kills your confidence. Most people think the solution to avoid rejection is to be more liked, more accepted, or even neutral. But that's backwards. The more you try to avoid rejection, the more control it has over you. Fear doesn't disappear when you hide from it. It disappears when you face it. Rejection isn't a judgment of your value. It just means this wasn't a match. That's it. You can be a great person with the right intentions and still be rejected. And that doesn't mean something is wrong with you. Confidence doesn't come from never being rejected. It comes from knowing you'll be okay when it happens. So here's what I want you to do. Start small. Say the thing that you want to say. Send a message to the girl you like. Apply for that job that you want. Post that video that you wanted to post for a long time. Not to be accepted, but to stop being controlled by fear. Because the moment rejection stops scaring you, you start living on your own terms. And that's real freedom.